Welcome, and thank you for listening in on this session about collaboration roadmap, how Wintershall Dea and Turbulent Flux are creating digital value that matter. My name is Gjermund Weiss, and I'm the COO in Turbulent Flux. I'm very happy to have with me Peter Dabrowski, that is product manager in Wintershall Dea. Hi, Peter.
Hi, everyone.
In this session, we will take you through this agenda where we talk about the value of real-time flow rate insights for production optimization and Wintershall Dea's digital roadmap and how we work together with them. So to start off, to get a better understanding, sometimes it is useful to identify an analog situation when you want to understand how the oil and gas industry will transform digitally. Many of us are car drivers in our daily endeavors and consumers of information like maps, routes, and even real-time traffic data. We use our phone apps to receive this information that just a few years ago was available through paper maps and route descriptions, and quite cumbersome compared to today. Gathering of data using software to make more meaning of data in a cloud environment have made all these daily consumer services we now take for granted possible. In the future, who knows? The cars might even self-drive, and we don't need to prepare much at all for our car driving. Now, looking in oil and gas production, production engineers are the drivers of the production facility. They use production data to optimize the production in a safe and efficient manner. So before and even today, too much time is spent on information search and processing of information, doing hand calculation, using simulators, and just looking for data and drawings on what's at hand in the production facility. So how can they be more efficient in their daily work? That's in the digital transformation for this part of the oil and gas industry. And we see today, compared to the car drivers, they are laggers because they don't have that much available information at hand. So in the ongoing digital transformation makes more data available in the cloud environment with cloud computing on the data to increase its value. That is the transformation we are going through now in oil and gas. This facilitates improved distribution and processing of real-time data that will assist production engineers when they optimize the production, and they will figure out the speed of their car. So in this, call it puzzle on the digital transformation to have scalable solution, Turbulent Flux works on transforming sensor data from the facilities into real-time fluid flow rates. We call this virtual flow metering. With cloud computing, using simulators and machine learning algorithms, our sensor data transform into a comprehensive digital model for the engineers. Accurate real-time flow rate information is the foundation for production optimization. And without that foundation, you cannot build the production optimization house on it. Production engineers can then improve planning and take faster actions with this information at their fingertips. Then production can be moved from A to B in a more efficient manner when you can maximize the production output of the facilities. So in the end, this means improved optimized production, more efficient operations, less cost. Moving forward to the future, today we work then to fast forward the future for production engineers, so they can have more intelligence and easy available information and can act quicker and more efficient, and really maximize the output of their facilities, which are already built and existing. So it's a pleasure now to work with a real digital frontrunner in the oil and gas industry, Wintershall Dea. And Peter Dabrowski will from here take over the next part of this session and talk about the digital roadmap and how we work together. There you go, Peter.
Thank you very much, Jermund. It's a pleasure to be here at this event. Great opportunity to share our experience on this very exciting topic. Let me start by talking a little bit about our history, where we come from, so to say, in terms of digitalization. Before digitalization was even a thing, we of course had our technology and innovation department. We had quite some functions and activities covered under the group, like innovation management, technology application, corporate venture, as well as the laboratory or technology service center, we call it. A digitalization initiative was then started about 5 years ago and was then transformed into the digital transformation department with the merger of the two companies, Wintershall and Dea, in 2019. Now, not too long after that, we realized that we would have a huge opportunity in merging these two departments, as the line between technology and innovation and digitalization became more and more blurry. It was then on May 1st this year that we officially launched the new digitalization and technology division with a new strategy, new focus areas, and all the synergy benefits that we were hoping for. So what is our value proposition as digitalization and technology? We focus on delivering digital and technology solution to our internal customers. So we really consider ourselves the service department to provide value and empower our workforce. We do that because we are convinced that there are plenty of opportunities out there, especially in oil and gas, which as an industry compared to others has plenty of catching up to do in terms of digitalization. And by applying these technologies, we make our company more competitive, attractive, and fit for the future. How do we do that? As I mentioned, we really consider ourselves to be a service department. So strong, well-working relationships with our customers are essential. And to be clear, when I say customers, I mean our colleagues in business units, which we assist with solution delivery. So while driving innovation, we engage with our strategic partners, Turbulent Flux is among those. And last but not least, we don't want to forget about having some fun and take any opportunity to question the status quo. So why would anyone want to work with us as a department, rather than some other external service provider or consultant, or even do it by themselves? Well, we do have a head start, as we have a good understanding of the digital landscape and solutions out there. But also when it comes to our own data, architecture, and cloud-based infrastructure, we not only have a good understanding, but we really want to establish standards that we want to push out into the organization globally. With that, we hope to get rid of data and information silos and really ensure that our products are not just one-shot solutions, but scalable into the entire organization. And by applying digital technologies and methods, we enable our colleagues with new ways of working as well. So taking them along the journey is important by expanding their capabilities and skill sets. We believe that this approach pays off. Above all, of course, it's the addition of value that is relevant to our business. And this we do from the very start with a strong focus on added value when we screen potential projects and products, and keep that focus alive with a concise portfolio and budget management. And particularly relevant for our products is the execution lifecycle. So keeping track of the status and the scaling while keeping bureaucracy to an absolute minimum. I spoke of focus a bit, and currently we focus on 3 core areas. One is the ideation and prioritization, so really understanding very well what the challenges of our business units and colleagues are. Secondly, the implementation, testing and implementing things quickly, failing fast where we see it's likely not working up to our expectations, and scaling and commercialization at last, making really sure that the solutions are applied across the organization and so that we can really leverage on that commercialization at scale. Now let's get to the collaboration between Wintershall Dea and Turbulent Flux for the use case virtual flowmetry. That challenge was identified as one that is relevant quite early on in our digitalization journey. So we knew it's relevant for our business, not just in one BU, but multiple. So it was really a question of finding the right technology, finding the right partner to collaborate with. We looked at multiple, tested multiple, and decided to go with Turbulent Flux, where we took it from POC now to MVP on live data, and next wanting to scale it into the next assets. The first results are impressive. Our customer, the production engineer at the assets is happy. That's the most relevant thing for us. So we are really eager to see how much value we can add, not just in one, but multiple platforms and assets. Jemand, you're still muted.
Thank you, Peter. Yeah, we are very happy working with Wintershall Dea as a new technology innovator in the space. And what impresses us is really how you are organized with your kind of your digital strategy is saturating your organization with your team and the people around you, Peter, and the connection to the people that really work on your assets. That is using the value you are creating out of the project you're working on. So it impresses us how you are organized, and it should be also something other organizations can learn from.
Yes, for us, product ownership is really a high priority. So taking the end user who will use whatever solution and product we're developing onto that journey from the very start, using agile methods, getting their input is highly critical, so that we don't, in the headquarters, develop something and then appear with some sort of solution that the end user might not even be interested in at all. That we really are avoiding with that approach, and the feedback from the organization is also very positive. We apply it across the board.
Yes. So thank you very much, Peter, and also all of you that has joined this session. Peter and I, we are more than happy to talk with you. Reach out to us through email. You have the contact data here. We can talk about anything around this. So this is it's been a really good project for us and Wintershall Dea, and have enjoyed the rest of your conference, the rest of your day.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, Jemand.
Thank you.